Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Laura Orstes, star of the movie A Little Women's Christmas. Join us as we delve into Laura's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Laura.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in A Little Women's Christmas?
Yes, so this is a modern retelling of the classic story Little Women, and I play Beth, who is one of the March sisters. She's very demure. She's a little more quiet nature, gentle-hearted, but very loves serving others. She loves her sisters, and she's very musically inclined. And so she loves to play piano. She is volunteering at the local youth center, teaching piano to kids. She also might sing a little bit in this movie, and she herself is going through a transition in her job and her career, and she holds this secret kind of the entire movie. um and then there's also like a little tiny love story woven in there, so we get to kind of see what might have happened to Beth in the book. I hope I'm not giving this away. She passes away. She dies in the book. She's sick and she ends up dying. And in the movie, we get to see like what would have happened if she lived this Christmas. It's an interesting take, but just very honored to get to breathe life into this very beloved character.
Yeah. And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
I was attracted to the musical element because I'm very musical and I love that Beth is as well. And the movie also filmed in my hometown of Franklin, Tennessee. So getting to work and make a movie and do what I love and also sleep in my own bed was really a gift.
Yeah. And what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
I think, especially at the holidays, people want to sit down with their families and see a movie about family, about faith, about that carry on the traditions and the values that they have, especially this time of year. And I think this movie is special because it's essentially four all-star women. All of us have led our own Christmas movies, and to get to come together and again bring this beloved story to life, breathe new life into these very special characters, was, I think, extra special and extra captivating. You don't just get one romance or one story. You get to follow four women and all of the things that they're going through. The oldest sister, Meg, is married. Her husband is in the military and serving this Christmas, and so that's a unique storyline. Joe, the our lead actress, played by Jillian Murray, is home for Christmas and needing to write a book and like kind of dealing with a breakup and a new relationship. My character is has just lost her job and is coming home for Christmas, and then Amy is, well, I don't want to give much away, but we all know that she is in a relationship with Lori and there's a future there, but she's also wondering about job opportunities that might take her away from her family or from her, her boyfriend and her future fiance. So I'm hoping that women can relate to one of these sisters, based on what they are all going through and what our characters are going through.
Great. And what do you hope audiences will take away from watching this movie?
Oh, I kind of just said that. Like, I hope that audience members can connect to one of the characters in the film, no matter where you are in life, what stage you're at. And I hope that people are just moved. It's a beautiful story about family and sisterhood and faith and creativity, and it's a timeless tale.
Yeah, exactly. So, what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
This cast loves each other. We still have a text thread between the four sisters. Um, and it was very special. We bonded very quickly. And I think, part of it is the nature of, Christmas time. And we make these movies in like 14 days. It is a very, very fast process. So you really have to dive in and trust each other almost immediately. But we had so much fun. We laughed a lot. We, there are emotional scenes, there are really special moments on set. We vented to each other a few times if we needed to. There we had a night shoot where you're just trying to like push each other on to get through. It really was a beautiful cast, and we had so much fun because it's really an ensemble piece. There were so many, kind of heavy hitters. We had Gladys Knight involved in this movie. Our good friend Jesse Hutch, who's done a ton of these Christmas movies before. So there's a lot of little cameos. Our friend Annie F. Downs, who has a very successful podcast, makes a cameo in the movie. And so I think you're going to see a lot of familiar faces for anybody that watches these movies regularly. It was a really wonderful opportunity. And I feel like I learned so much getting to work with so many pros on set.
Great. And what can you tease about your character journey?
Oh gosh, I think I already gave it away. Gave away a lot. You get to see Beth develop a potential love interest in this movie. Like I said, she's kind of holding a secret a lot of the movie, and it kind of finally comes out at the end. So I look forward to hearing what fans have to say about watching Beth and getting to see her story a little bit more fleshed out than it does in the book.
Amazing. And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming this movie?
My favorite scene was the Christmas Eve church service, because it was a night shoot. That was the day that we were all there through the night. But it was incredible because Gladys Knight sang an original song that she wrote and premiered in this movie. So that was really special to watch. I got to sing and play the piano in the movie, and that was really cool to see. And that scene really brought everybody together. That was one of the first times that we were all together. With the guys and with the family, and a whole bunch of extras that are actually like Tennessee locals, some of them friends of mine that got to come and be on set through the night with us.
That's great. So, change of subject. What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career, and why for you?
Um, well, for those that don't know, I spent about 14 years on Broadway in New York doing musical theater. And uh gosh, I think one of the most iconic things that I will remember and that I'll probably be remembered for is getting to play Cinderella on Broadway. And that was really special. I did the show for a whole year, and getting to tell such a magical tale and transform costumes on stage and wear glass slippers and ride in a pumpkin carriage was just iconic, and every little girl's dream come true. I also got to do the things that are coming to my mind. Two things is I got to do a concert of The Sound of Music, the very beloved movie starring Julie Andrews, at Carnegie Hall, which was very special. It was a one-night concert, and that sticks out as kind of a career highlight. And then I did a musical called Bandstand. And it's about a group of World War II veterans that returned from the war. And I played a war widow, a Gold Star wife. And we dedicated every single performance to a veteran and partnered with vet organizations to help veterans and their families. And the mission and the purpose and the heart behind that show was very meaningful for me.
Great. So, a quick question. At Survival Shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms. What is your all-time favorite?
Oh, I think my all-time favorite, I love The Holiday. Do you know that movie, The Holiday? It's not like a Hallmark or Great American movie, but I love it so much.
Me too.
I think that, I mean, the acting is so good. I think the story is so clever, but everybody's performance is just really spot on. I cry every time I watch it, and I'm always surprised, even though I know it's coming. I'm always surprised. It is so good.
Yeah, I agree. So, the last question. Can you tease something about your next projects?
Oh, well, next on my to-do list career-wise is I have some Christmas concerts coming up. So, I sing in addition to acting in these movies. So I'm going to Idaho to sing for a big Christmas concert there with the BYU Idaho. And then I'm also going to Minnesota to sing for the symphony at Wooddale Church. And so I'm very excited about that. And I have a couple other like cabaret gigs coming up. So I'm kind of doing some singing and concerts are kind of my next projects. And hopefully I'll have a couple movies next year as well, keeping my fingers crossed.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So this is it. Make sure, all of you, to coach a little with Women's Christmas on Great American platform. And thank you, Laura, to join us today.
Of course, Desiree, thank you so much for having me.
A pleasure. Thank you. And thank
You
you
bet.
all.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.